They're still chatting. They are still chatting. Post show is on right now. They did chat mostly on Twitch, but if you were watching, you saw that I got a shout out. They're deciding what the show name should be, but in general, it's always fun to see Martin Sargent have no idea what's going on when it comes to who is on the stream. Before people come here, let me go ahead and refresh. So if you hop on to the stream, you end up seeing 4 other people, and my image is the face I made. Oh yeah! I think I stream live on YouTube now. This is the noise I make when I shake my glass and forget there's a microphone right there. And I hope he he played along with the joke. Jason Howell figured out we were mixing him and Jason Murphy up for fun. Not a whole lot else going on there, but overall, a pretty good show. Hey Matt, how's it going? I was gonna say hi, how you doing? And how's it going at the same time? Jason Howell is not Jason Murphy. Brian Brushwood is not Guybrush Threepwood. Believe it or not.
I don't know. How did we do? I saw a bunch of eyes darting around, checking numbers. Were you guys watching?
Were there? It was like 352.
I don't know. Yeah, we have somebody. I mean, like in general, I mean, we topped out around 400s.
Yeah, about 400 viewers live at the same time.
Over 300 right now, still. Yeah, and we're in like, I mean, from what I've seen in talk shows, we are doing well. Hold on, somebody called us out. If there was ever a time the post show was going to be Hearth and Oates, this has to be it, right? We could. I mean, somebody take a look at what Hearthstone's doing right now. Like, if we just stroll in with 322 people. Yeah. Let me. Wait. See, I don't know how does all that work?
Can you switch? I don't think you can just switch.
Wait, hold on. We can actually trollcast.
They could.
Well, I don't know. Can we? I don't know. Yeah, trollcast. Anyway, no.
I love the moderators like, nah, not so much. Please don't.
We will raid, but let's hang out for a little bit. This is normally the post show. We can hang out.
Yeah. Overall, a great episode. I had a lot of fun. Alex, how you doing? Champagne, how you doing? What have you been up to tonight? Did you have a good evening? For me, about 4 fingers worth of brandy just kicked in, so that's good. I got up and was like, hey, I'm a little dizzy. That brandy was pretty good. Uh-oh, here comes Katie. Yeah, they're playing on Twitch. Did you see, if you watched live, I got a shout out. And then they spoiled, I didn't think they would talk Star Wars at all, and then they ended up spoiling little bits of it under the guise of calling it Secret Life of Pets spoilers. Not very clever, but it was pretty funny. And they're still live. So their first time going over to Twitch, which is what we wanted to do, their first time doing it, they ended up getting 300, 400 of us watching live. So that worked out really well. I didn't like that they used Twitch chat instead of chat realm chat. And so there was a lot of anger in the chat realm chat that wasn't visible over there. But it was nice to get a shout out. It was nice to watch the full episode. It was nice to see Santa Claus pay a visit. It was sort of depressing to hear that Santa Claus basically sleeps with all of our moms and has no regrets about that. It was interesting to hear that Santa Claus has a thing for BBWs, big beautiful walruses, out in the North Pole. Uh, specifically the Walrus Sisters. So good. So good. Thank you for the compliment on the house. It's a little messy. This is just the living room. I like there's like vaulted ceilings. Makes it really tricky to walk once I go up into the attic. The plywood is super thin, so I'm like, I'm gonna fall through a roof. Hey, look, another Jeff. Do I like football? Not particularly. Are you talking American or European? I do. I have PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I got the Retron 5. Yeah, the Retron 5. Everybody's freaking out about this little Nintendo thing with a too short of a cable. We've got an HDMI capable emulator Retron 5. Plays NES, SNES, Game Boy, you name it, Game Boy. Sega. So nice. You gonna add me? What games do you play, Alex? USA football's alright by me. Oh, that's probably why. That's the team. They're not very good this year. You got a good defense, you need a good offense, and we just have not had an offense. Somehow we won a Super Bowl without a strong offense. Yeah. Bella, your friend fell through his attic. Have you seen, what is the name of that show? Documentary Now? You got ceiling in my, no, you got roof in my lima beans? You got attic in my lima beans. Because he falls right through on his table. What games do you play, Alex? Maybe we play the same games. Maybe I share my PSN ID. Who knows? You got roof all in my lima beans. When he's feeding that cat and he just throws bologna and it sticks to the fridge and the cat goes and grabs it. That hooked me to that show. Like that. Young Vivian, old Vivi. She never let me have boys around the house. No, I'm not in college. If I was, I would be on my second master's degree. I'm debating going back for my second master's, but depends on how bored I am starting in January. I thought I was moving up through leadership here. Turns out I have to be in my current job for like 5 years before they even consider that. So what am I going to do in 5 years? Maybe another master's degree. But I am 31. Thank you for the compliment. I love all the... Oh, I had no idea you were old fogey. And when I shave this off, I look even younger. Not that much younger, but yeah, I got 14 years in the military. I just left. Had my fun. Joined business. Uncharted 4, not very multiplayer friendly. You got banned because you modded Black Ops 3s. Legit 19. Well, then please don't report me for drinking because I am old. I am old. I'm going to Vegas and I'm going to have a great time. And I can do everything there is to do in Vegas. So that's how I know I'm at least 21. What are they talking about in the post show? Yeah, I did not want to buy Infinite Warfare. And honestly, I got it because I got it for super cheap. I got Fallout 4 and Infinite Warfare Legacy for $15 total. $15 total. Can you believe that business? So of course I bought the darn thing. And then I started playing Infinite Warfare, and I hopped on their multiplayer, and I realized that they had just reskinned a whole bunch of other maps from older games, from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to exist. I left the military for a reason, and I'm not likely going to go back because of who the commander in chief is. I will still support and defend the Constitution of the United States. However, not for that guy. But yeah, Legacy Edition was nice. I enjoy playing the original Modern Warfare and remembering how difficult it was compared to current stuff. I feel like the Infinite Warfare multiplayer, if you just skip the fact they just reskin stuff and charge you for a full game, you look at it and it's just too fast paced. There's like too much going on, and then it's like you can't really predict what other people are going to do. When you think about Modern Warfare, you kind of know where all the hiding spots are. You know where people are going to run. You know that they're not going to be 4 feet in the air when you shoot at them. You know you have to have good aim, and you don't really see that. They have CP, what was that? The part I don't like about the new modern, or like the legacy Modern Warfare, is they have the thing where you have to subscribe to the season. Like, I gotta pay another $40 on top of already paying $80 for a game. $40. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But you do get like points for logging in, and it's not terrible. Like, I remember when Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 came out, a lot of the fun stuff was like actually going to Prestige and then going through Prestige and like earning something that was kind of rare. But now that the game comes out literally every year, what's the point? What's the point? I have no idea what the point is. Black Ops 3, I think I played while I was overseas. We didn't have internet, so that made it a little bit harder. Maybe it was Black Ops 2. Have I been back home that long? Yes. So it was definitely Black Ops 2. Time flies, man. It's like once you hit like 25, a year goes by in a heartbeat. Like, I just left the military. And I've sort of been here since August, and it's December. It's January, essentially. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So what's on your guys' mind tonight? I watched my weekly podcast. I participated. They said hello to me. I had a good time. They're playing Hearthstone right now. They went on Twitch just so they could play Hearthstone. And they're still in the IRL channel. It's good stuff. Yeah, I never modded anything. I just enjoyed what it was for what it was. I did Major League Gaming for like a year. I competed against a kid in some tourney. His name was Justin Bieber. I felt bad for the kid. And then they gave me a controller that was broken. And then they made us play Modern Warfare 2, and I lost. Of course I lost, because I'm like, throw a grenade. Oh, wait, that button doesn't do anything. By the time you have that thought, you're already dead. And every time you have that thought, you're already dead. Silliness. That's all that was. Silliness. We are number 1 on talk. I like that. I like that. Someone go invite Amy Taylor 6 to this channel. She's number, what, 6? Bring her over to number 1. Anybody know how to do that? No, it's not very user-friendly on here. Gaming on Twitch reported. Yeah, number 1. So once I figured out how these like things work, I was like, what do you use these coins on? You can go down to chat, and you can add, like, 10 at a time, or you can go over to, like, right here-ish? I didn't know that. I just started this site, like, a week ago, so I have no idea. So I'm trying to build a fan base. My goal was to do a Thursday show. Right now, I found the setting where this automatically streams to YouTube as a YouTube live thing, and then it also saves it on YouTube so we can watch it later and make fun of me for doing a 4-hour podcast on nothing. But it works out pretty well. Sometimes we play music, sometimes we do trivia, sometimes we play with the dog. Where's he at? The dog is over here. Sometimes I talk about the photograph. I can't do this. The backwards mirror thing. That was the hardest part of being a man. You're just like kind of pointing, and you're like, I think. Like, you look at the monitor, you're like, okay, it's a little bit farther down than what I'm projecting. That's how Weatherman works. It ain't easy being cheesy. Now they got like LCD TVs that they can touch. It's a little bit different. Back when it was full green screen, you gotta give them props. I took over #1 on top. I am excited. Thank you, everybody. Bella, where are you from? Bella is gone. Champagne is still here. Katie's still here. How has your night been going, Katie? Did you end up watching any of Night Attack? Hashtag #. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, yeah, their stream on when they do Hearthstone, they answer users' love life questions, relationship questions. Decent night. Yeah, how many did you end up getting any more fans besides people who want to see show us your toes? They won't let us see titties on this site. Show us your toes. Do you think that's what that is? On Twitch, they're like, you can't show your feet. Somebody said that, and I was like, that's weird that I hear that on the same night. Somebody was asking to see your feet. It's a little weird, right? Like, what's the odds? Or maybe it's a real rule, and I just didn't know it. Somebody out there is enjoying people's feet. Dirty. It's funny. During that podcast, they brought up Jeff Kata and Alex Albrecht, which are 2 of the 3 hosts from Totally Rad Show. And they brought me up. I was excited. They said my name wrong. It's easy to say your man Jeff, but on Twitch I'm balls to that. But he was like BALZ, Bales to that tot hat. Bales tot hat. It's balls to that jerk. Bollocks over there. Oh, it's our BMO lover. She's not a BMO lover. Stop calling her that, everybody. Dirty. I drank a lot of that brandy from earlier. And it kicked in. And it is quality stuff. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. I love that my little image. I didn't know that your little image down in the little thing doesn't change. I'll take this more serious. Lately, I've just been like, I'm guessing you're back, YouTube. Buzzy. Champagne is still in the audience. Hasn't said anything in a while. Alex looks like he took off after he did a keyboard of every letter. Oh man, they're taking live calls. Skyping it up. I'm a very good talk show. Gonna talk about issues. Gotta talk about real important issues. Talking it up on a very good talk show. Anybody? Saturday Night Live, little Justin Timberlake and little Jimmy Fallon. Let's see what's happened on the YouTube since I was last there. Your Facebook friend is on Instagram. Yes, Bee Gees. I loved when on a very good talk show. Gonna talk about issues. Gonna talk about real important issues. Talking it up. Talking it up. Elizabeth Olsen. That's not who I think it is, right? Like the Olsen twin Olsen? The third Olsen? Probably not. It's like, who, what? No, there's no way that would be it, right? I don't know some of these people. It says suggested people to follow. Oh, these are their friends. I get it. You don't throw Elizabeth Olsen in front of me, Lizzie Olsen, and not expect me to think it's, I sure hope she doesn't accept my, hey, I want to be, it's creepy. That's creepy, right? A little bit creepy. I don't want to watch that. That's a funny picture of Garfield. Gazorpazorpfield. Do we got Rick and Morty fans in the audience? Shy Girl, do you watch Rick and Morty? That's the best shirt I've ever seen. I would probably wear that. I mean, you all saw my Instagram feed. You saw me wearing my Nicolas Cage shirt. I'm not above wearing hairy middle-aged guy shirt. That thing said the MMA fighters should wear that as a tribute to all the middle-aged fat white guys that support them. It's just like a t-shirt that's like sunburned and hairy and big old nips and then hairy back on the back. Escobedo, how are you doing? Jade, Alexis, welcome back. Shy Girl, you here still? Our audience, it gets people and then it loses people. It's so bad. It's so bad. I figured I would go till 11:30 tonight. That's 20 minutes. I'm tired because I woke up so early. Early for me, right? I would rather sleep in till 1 p.m. With given no other variables, I would wake up at 1 p.m., work from like 1:30 to 5, and then just call it a day. And you know what? I would do 8 hours worth of work. Societal construct has me show up and stare at my screen and do nothing for 2 hours, and then I read the news, and then I hang out at other people's desks until we figure out what's going on for the day. Hello. We are winning the talk show battle. We are consistently winning. That is our goal. If we went over to guys, we wouldn't be number one. I don't think we'd be number one. But we could easily be top 10. It would just take a little bit of time, little bit of love, and we'd get there. I'm still trying to figure out which hashtag on all these things makes the most sense. Uh, Guys, I don't think I'm violating guys if it's just me, right? Do they expect more than one guy if I do that? Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo. I don't know who is doing these photos. I think we could do 8. It would be, it would be a lot of self-funded, right? How many people don't know that they can give themselves likes? It's cheating a little bit. I look like some dude that's doing cosplay. Interesting. A lot of MMA on the Instagerbs. What's going on the snapping chat? I'm calling it something different every time. Snapping chat. Snapples. When you do a snapperoo. Only 5 people have posted. And one of them I'm watching live on a different stream. He's playing Hearthstone. Like an adult would do. They're good at it, though. Like, they've put some time and effort into learning how to play Hearthstone properly. Like, their whole job is sitting at home all day. It is. They make a lot of money to sit at home all day. They have figured it out. Will it pay for retirement? I hope so. I need an inspiration story. These guys quit their job, did this thing, and somehow funneled money away for retirement. I learned that changing your name isn't all that expensive. Did you guys know that? It's like $40, maybe $80. Not a huge, complicated process, but you could do it. I was scratching my ankle. It looked really weird on the camera, though. Should I try for hashtag guys and see where that gets us? We did number 1 over here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Now I'm going to end this, go over to guys, and then we need stuff to talk about. I'll think about something. So I'm ending this. Be right back in 2 seconds.